What is up, everybody? Just got done watching TNA Destination X 2012. Uh, Pretty good show. It started off really slow. Really slow. I don't know. It was just I didn't know any of the guys, and the first match, the guys that were wrestling, Rubik's, Mason Andrews, Lars Only, and Dakota Darso. I don't know any of these guys. I seen them on. I think I seen two of them on TNA Impact a couple weeks ago or last week or whatever. I really liked that Rubik's guy. The crowd seemed to like him too. I was hoping that he would win. He didn't win. Who won this one? See, I don't know because I don't know any of them. But let's see here. Mason Andrews won. The match was a little bit choppy in parts, and they kind of didn't have their what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't very fluid. They didn't have the chemistry. That's the word I'm looking for. They didn't have very good chemistry. Rubik's really impressed me. I liked him. He didn't end up winning. Mason Andrews wins. This is basically a tournament for the X Division title. The last match would be an Ultimate X match. You guys probably watched it if you're watching this, so you know what I'm talking about. After that, the guy that won was going to go up against Kid Cash right after. No breaks, no drink of water, no nothing. Just Kid Cash comes out and boom, and he did just that. He came out and beat the fucking shit out of Mason Andrews the whole time. I don't know about you guys, but I like Kid Cash as an X Division talent. I know he's old and he's kind of washed. He's not. What am I talking about? He's not washed up. He's just kind of like a jobber now, which sucks. But I mean, he's still got it. So he's not washed up. He's still got it. He can still go. And I was hoping that he would beat this guy. I knew that probably wasn't going to happen because Kid Cash was kicking his ass the entire match, and then finally Mason Andrews pulls his best John Cena impression that he could and comes out of nowhere after getting the hell beat out of him for 6-7 minutes and pins Kid Cash, and so he's in the X Division match. So there's that. Chris Hammy is backstage with Joe, okay, and then they have an interview. I'm just going down this list of kind of like a little recap on the internet for you guys. Then it was Doug Williams and Kenny King. Like I said, it started out really slow. Doug Williams and Kenny King, I don't know either of these guys either. I don't even exactly remember if they had a good match or not. I really wasn't paying attention a whole lot. They didn't keep my interest in the match. So Kenny King wins that one. Whoop-de-doo. And then Christy Hemmy's backstage with Christopher Daniels. And Daniels cuts a good promo. He's a pretty good promo cutter. He knows how to get a lot of heat, which is funny because when I saw him at a house show, I yelled at him. I was like, "You can't get heat for shit," which he can. So that was wrong on my part, but whatever. Then the next one, Sanjay Dutt versus Rashad Cameron. I wanted Cameron to win this so bad because it was funny because if you guys didn't know, you can look it up on YouTube. Rashad Cameron was actually in a match in WWE, a handicap match with another skinny, scrawny, fat white dude against Ryback. And they got the shit kicked out of him by Ryback in 2 minutes. I mean, of course, that's what Ryback does. And then the next week after that, I think it was the next week after that, he's in a match with a dude, and he wins, and he gets to qualifies for the X Division tournament. So I thought that's pretty funny. If you guys don't know, I looked it up whenever I found out that the guy had wrestled Ryback, and then the next week was in a match for TNA. I looked it up on YouTube. I typed in Ryback versus Rashad Cameron, and nothing came up, so I kind of just had to go through his matches on YouTube and find him, and I did. He doesn't have the big fro in WWE. I'm sure that they wouldn't let him do that, so we put it in cornrows. So, but it's him. It's for sure him. Sanjay Dutt wins this match. Yeah, I mean he's cool, and he has that badass finishing move. He does that flip and stomps the dude's stomach. That looks like it hurts really bad, and I'm sure he's probably going to hurt somebody with that sometime soon if he hasn't already, but whatever. The crowd seemed to like him. I like Rashad Cameron. Oh well, but Sanjay Dutt wins, so he gets to be in the X Division match. Excuse me. And then we have, the video package with Jesse Sorensen, blah, blah, blah. Jesse Sorensen got his neck broke by Zema Ion. Then Sorensen comes out and cuts a little promo. You know, he's got the neck brace on still. It's going to be a long time before he gets back. But obviously, when he does get back, there's going to be a little feud between him and Zema Ion, which it's going to be a really good feud. I think I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a little bit away, but I guess it gives Zema Ion a little bit of a job security in TNA for a little bit until Jesse Sorensen gets back. So hopefully he gets back sooner than later. He's a babyface. He's got the look of a babyface X Division guy. So bring him in. Obviously he's still on TNA's mind, so that's good for him. Zema Ion versus Flip Casanova. I don't remember if Flip Casanova was the guy that was on Impact, and I'm like, dude, this guy is so reckless. Oh my god, he's gonna freaking hurt somebody doing all these freaking crazy ass moves. I think it was him, but I didn't like that guy too much. But Zema Ion wins, obviously. It was a quick match, blah blah blah. Ion wins. Then we got, let's skip that. Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle. Wow, this is a fucking awesome match. It was really, really good. They went back and forth. Kurt Angle suplexed him 1, 2, 3 times. Samoa Joe gets him a submissions. Angle reverses it, gets him in a submission. Samoa Joe reverses it again, gets him in a submission, and puts him in the what's that thing called where he's got him up like this in a cradle and he slams him down. I like that move. I forgot what it's called. You guys know what it's called. You're wrestling fans. But anyways, I thought Angle was gonna win. Every single time that I've seen Angle and Samoa Joe go at it, Angle wins. So I'm like, well, why would they do anything different this time? And then right before the end, I'm like, well, hold on a second. James Storm has 36 points for the Bound for Glory. If he wins, this is 10 points. Samoa Joe has 27. So if Samoa Joe wins, that's 10 points. That's 37. So he actually would pass James Storm in the Bound for Glory series by 1 point. So I thought, shit, maybe they will have Joe win this match. And then right after I thought that, boom, Samoa Joe had him in a submission, and Angle goes out, and Hebner calls it. Boom. And Angle was all pissed off and thought that Hebner screwed him like he did Bret Hart. And Hebner was like, nah, dude, you were out. You were out. You were out. Oh, I thought that was pretty funny. And then the next match stole the show. Christopher Daniels versus AJ Styles. Spot of the year by far, so far, spot of the year when he did the Styles Clash off the freaking stage onto the table and knocked him out. That was amazing. It was a really good match. Kaz came out and pushed AJ off the stage, and we thought he was, gonna be knocked out, but he got up finally. They were both bloody. It was a really good match, and that spot, man, that was an amazing spot, and that was just fucking awesome. That's, if I could put it in 2 words, that'd be it. Fucking awesome. And then the next match was the Ultimate X match, and it had Mason Andrews, Kenny King, Sanjay Dutt, and Zema Ion in it. And this match wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It was a little slow. Usually Ultimate X matches are pretty spot heavy and everything like that, which it was, but I mean, it was just like not all that. Just wasn't a very technical match. The flow wasn't that good. I don't know if Sanjay Dutt got hurt, but it looked like his arm came down, and when it came down, he probably like Charlie horsed himself, or like, I know whenever I hit my elbow on a hard surface, it like stings really bad. I'm sure that's what happened. He came back out. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Maybe it messed up the flow of the match. I'm thinking that's probably why the match wasn't as good. Maybe they had to miss some spots and stuff because he had to go in the back and get medical attention. So, I'll give it that. But Zema Ion ended up winning. Him and who was it? Sanjay Dutt when he came back, they both climbed up over the rope and got onto the railing, and they both went down onto the rope. Sanjay Dutt and Ion had the hairspray bottle in his hand, and he sprayed Sanjay Dutt in the eyes with the hairspray. Sanjay Dutt falls, and then Ion gets the belt. And then afterwards, he was like thanking Sorensen for having his neck broke, and thanking all his haters. And there's these guys behind him saying, "Transitional champion, transitional champion, transitional champion, Fruity Pebbles." And I'm just like, dude, shut up. That guy was annoying me. Was that guy annoying you guys? Let me know in the comments, please. He was annoying the shit out of me. But anyways, Ion wins. He's the new champion, X Division champion. We'll see how fast Sorensen can get back. But I see Ion losing that belt before Sorensen comes back for sure. Next, I was reading this. Anyways, don't worry about it. It was the main event. Austin Aries and Bobby Roode. Shit, man. AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels had a great match, but it was better all around than the Bobby Roode Austin Aries match. But the Bobby Roode Austin Aries match at the end, dude, I marked out. You don't see me mark out very often. I mark out when The Rock came back, when Lesnar came back. I kind of marked out whenever AJ did the Styles Clash off the stage onto the table with Christopher Daniels a little bit, but when Austin Aries pinned Bobby Roode, I fucking marked out, man. I started spamming the chat, and almost got banned because I was spamming the chat. I was like, Aries, yes, oh my god, dude, it was awesome, man. I'm happy for him. He deserves every bit of it, man. He's over. He's got it. He doesn't. The only thing that he doesn't have is he's got the build. He's not like a small person. He's got the build. He's got the muscles. He's just short. He's got the strength. He can lift Samoa Joe up and do a brain buster. He's strong enough and good enough to be world heavyweight champion, and he did it, man. It was a good match. Bobby Roode tried to hit him with the belt, or he did hit him with the belt, but Aries kicked out, man. It was just awesome. and I can't wait to watch on Thursday. I gotta tell you guys, TNA is impressing me right now. It's a lot better than WWE, in my opinion. And that's all I gotta say about that, guys. Toby House Boom Backwards. I'm signing out, y'all. Peace.